Every year on June 15th, the world observes Global Wind Day, a celebration of wind energy and its transformative potential to shape a cleaner, more sustainable future. As we mark the 17th Global Wind Day in 2025, the call for urgent action on climate change is louder than ever. Wind energy, once seen as a supplementary source of power, is now at the front line of the global clean energy revolution. But is the world moving fast enough to fully tap into this free, inexhaustible resource? With the latest Global Wind Energy Council report, cautioning that current installation trends fall short of the targets needed to keep global warming below 1.5 degrees Celsius, the significance of World Wind Day goes beyond celebration. It becomes a moment for deep reflection, commitment, and acceleration. Global Wind Day is a coordinated effort between Wind Europe and the Global Wind Energy Council, held every year on June 15th. The day aims to raise awareness about wind energy's potential, educate people on how wind power can replace fossil fuels, inspire individuals, policymakers, and industries to take action, celebrate the technology and innovation driving clean energy solutions. In 2025, the day carries the theme, Accelerating Wind for a Net Zero World, urging the world to fast-track wind energy deployment as a central solution to the climate crisis. Wind turbines produce zero emissions while generating electricity, making them crucial in decarbonization efforts. Unlike fossil fuels, wind is a renewable and limitless natural force. The cost of wind power has plummeted by over 70% in the last decade, making it competitive with coal and gas. From large offshore farms to decentralized microgrids, wind energy can be tailored to various energy demands. The global wind sector currently supports over 1.4 million jobs, projected to double by 2030 with proper investments. The Global Wind Report 2025, released by GWEC, 117 gigawatts of new wind power was installed in 2024, a 50% increase over 2023. The global installed capacity has now surpassed 1,100 gigawatts, with China, the US, Germany, Brazil, and India leading. However, the report warns that current deployment will only meet 77% of the wind capacity needed by 2030. It highlights the barriers to wind deployment: lengthy permitting processes, grid infrastructure limitations, lack of policy coherence, inadequate investment in emerging economies. India is the fourth largest wind power market globally, with an installed capacity exceeding 44 gigawatts as of early 2025. Major wind-rich states like Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Rajasthan have become wind power hubs. India has set a target of 140 gigawatts of wind capacity by 2030, but challenges remain: land acquisition disputes, transmission bottlenecks, investment uncertainty. The government has launched reforms such as green energy, open access rules, auction mechanisms, and public-private partnerships. Offshore wind, especially in the Indian Ocean, Bay of Bengal, and Arabian Sea, holds vast, untapped potential. Despite having a 7,600 kilometers coastline, India has yet to commission a single offshore wind project, though plans are in place for 30 gigawatts by 2030. Globally, offshore wind is booming. The UK, China, and Germany lead installations. Offshore wind capacity could increase sixfold by 2030, reaching 380 gigawatts globally. Offshore wind is ideal because wind speeds are higher and more consistent. Large-scale farms can be built without competing for land. It allows coastal regions to become energy self-sufficient. The wind sector created over 500,000 new jobs between 2020 and 2024. By 2030, the global wind workforce may surpass 4 million, including technicians, engineers, planners, and manufacturing workers. This job growth is vital for just transitions in fossil fuel-dependent economies, ensuring that green shifts do not cause unemployment, but instead unlock new prosperity. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, has made it clear, to avoid catastrophic climate change, the world must halve emissions by 2030 and achieve net zero by 2050. Wind energy can cut CO2 emissions by over 2.3 billion tons annually by 2030, replace coal in energy grids, enable green hydrogen production, another crucial fuel for hard-to-abate sectors like steel, cement, and shipping. Every year, Global Wind Day is marked with educational campaigns in schools and universities, open turbine tours where people can visit wind farms, wind-themed art and essay competitions, policy dialogues between industry, government, and civil society. The 2025 edition includes a global digital campaign under the hashtag #WindForTheFuture, inviting youth, innovators, and policymakers to share ideas and commitments. Policy gaps. Many countries lack stable long-term policies or incentives for wind projects. Grid integration. Intermittent wind power needs flexible grids and storage. Local resistance. Community opposition can delay projects due to noise, aesthetics, or ecological concerns. Investment needs. Annual investment must rise to $350 billion a year to meet 2030 goals. To realize wind energy's full potential, the following steps are essential. Streamline permits. Simplify and shorten approval timelines. Strengthen supply chains. Localize turbine manufacturing to reduce costs and delays. Modernize grids. Invest in transmission infrastructure, battery storage, and smart grids. Empower communities. Involve local populations in planning and profit sharing. Finance the transition. Scale up climate financing for the Global South. World Wind Day 2025 is not just a date on the calendar, it's a call to action. As temperatures rise and extreme weather intensifies, the need to transition from carbon-heavy systems to renewables becomes urgent. Wind energy is not a future option, it is a present-day necessity. From towering turbines in deserts and seas to silent blades on rural hills, wind power symbolizes humanity's capacity to adapt, innovate, and harmonize with nature. Let us use this day not only to admire the achievements of clean energy pioneers, but to recommit ourselves to a future where the wind doesn't just blow, it powers progress. Thank you so much for watching the video.